Hello everybody and welcome to episode 17 of Pathfinder. I'm IceEye and today we have a lot of stuff to do right off the bat and some choices to make. So first thing I'm going to do is finish up making this. The last component should be in here. I'll need 8 of this. I did a lot of stuff between episodes. I'll show you what I did between episodes before we get started. First off, lots and lots of iron chests. Diamond chests. Not diamond chests. Golden chests. I organized all the materials into chests in some way that's slightly logical to myself. It helps. Along with this little search function, that helps a lot as well. So, we have everything organized. We have machines kind of automated. I think I set this up beforehand, though. Lots and lots of metals because I went mining, and I went mining for quite a long time before I got all the resources I thought were necessary. So, there's a few things I did between as well. I kind of forgot because it's been like a while, like not a few days, like one day before I recorded. So, right now, we're going to be making magma crucible, which we should have all the resources we need. So we need 2 magma bricks, we need 2 invar gears, then we need a tin gear. Then from that tin gear, we can create a machine frame. From that, we also need to create a block of redstone. We need more glass. Darn it! I thought I had everything. 4 glass, convenient. Also made a ton of glass. Just put some cobblestone into the machine. Nope, I already have one of those. No, don't give me spawn eggs. There. Now we should just be able to... Well, last thing we need is a conduit. Cool, not bad. Now we can just shift click and create ourselves a magma crucible. There's some uses for this, like powering our smeltery, but we also just needed to do this for a quest. Oh, I finished this between. We just made an RF network tool monitor, which is right here. It's not very interesting, and I honestly can't think of any practical use for it. It just kind of tells you where all the power is going and what's using the most, which most of the time, it's a leadstone one, looks like creative. Most of the time, you can just figure that out yourself. Like, hey, the alloy smelted with an octadic. Oh, I made octadic capacitors as well. I made 2 of them. That took a while. But it was mostly just grindy work. We had to get some vibrant alloy, some glowstone, some double layer capacitors, some energetic alloy, which energetic alloy was just gold, redstone, and glowstone. And then you combine a energetic alloy with a ender pearl to make vibrant alloy, which finally you could just use to make the octadic capacitors with 2 more double layers. It was a process, but we did it. Let me put this back, and we'll claim our quest reward, which we just finished. Endeavor! The final step in replacing the smeltery in the form of the machines is being able to turn ingots into multiple coins. So, reward bag. Oh yeah, this reward was complete. I don't know why. You craft a network monitor and it gives you a network monitor. So I ended up with 2. I just chucked one off the edge. Good reward bag. We got a effect speed dimlet. That actually could be interesting. I am struggling to find a place for dimlets. I'm planning on making filing cabinets. So for now, they're just going in the bottom of the ores chest. Let's find a place for this. Just plop it. Let's just put it in the machine chest for now. We have to change our machine setup soon because the next set of quest lines are going to require redstone flux crystals, which need a little bit more power and space. So the final quest for this entire section, it seems, is Ulysses. Am I doing that right? With the amount of items we have access to, it's time to begin to transport these things. To begin to transport these items, there are several methods of doing this. Okay, and each are unique and can be used for different purposes. The ducts, so right now we just need to create regular item ducts. Please don't tell me I need to make the ones that require hardened glass. Item duct, because I do not have an induction smelter. I hate you. Can we... Oh, we can just use flux-fused quartz. Yeah, we can just do that, because I got quite a bit of nether quartz ore, didn't I? Unless I threw it all out like an idiot. Come on. Did I throw it out? Why would I throw it out? Why would I throw it out? We needed that stuff. Oh, you can see, you probably got a hint at the second thing we need to choose between right there. Alright, so I guess we'll just do that real fast. I spent a lot of time mining, and I spent a lot of time getting coal. And I spent a little time getting diamond, which we can just make diamond with philosopher's stone and a ridiculous amount of emeralds. But we have the ability to create something very interesting right now. This should be the last bit of coal we need to create. I'm just trying to fix this. So we can just click and hold. I didn't want to put it all back in one stack. So this should be enough to create at least one more Eternalist fuel. Right? And with this, we can create something from Project D called dark matter. Oh wait, we can only make 2. Alright, that solves it. I was thinking about making a dark matter pickaxe first, but since we can only make 2, that pretty much saddles us. Fireworks. Saddles us with the other thing I was planning on making. So where am I keeping fuel right now? This is my tools chest. Huh, I guess I didn't really have a place for fuel because I had it all in my inventory. We could keep it inside here with the gems and stuff. We'll put it at the bottom. Alchemical, Mobius, this. Go ahead and dump that in there. No. Still in AE mode. Gotta reserve them item types. So, you may be wondering, what the heck are we gonna do with dark matter? Well, my friend, that is a very good question. You crash me. Hello, Elvis. Over here, you may have noticed we had a bunch of ardite and cobalt inside of our chests. I created enough to make... How are villagers getting in there? Oh my god, that's genius. Anyway, I've created enough to make 4 blocks of manulin. So, if anybody remembers, there is something we can use 4 blocks of manulin for, and that's the last block. So, with 4 blocks of manulin, we can create... Ready for it? Energy condenser with 2 pieces of dark matter, 2 highly covalent dust, and an alchemical chest, which is just covalent dust, stone, chest, and a diamond. We have the materials to create one of the most powerful items in the game. So, an energy condenser, well, I'll make one real fast, and then I'll explain what they do. So, an energy condenser allows you to condense items into other items. For example, this block of manganese has an 18,436 EMC value. Right now, I've gone ahead and placed it right next to our cobble gen, because now it's dumping cobble into the chest, dissolving it down. For example, let's put in a piece of glowstone. And dissolving it down into EMC to try to turn it into this block of manganese. But since it operates so slowly, I'm going to put a piece of glowstone in so you can see it more. See? It just instantly created about 15 because there's a bunch of EMC stored up. In this case, we're trying to create blocks of manganese. Why are we trying to create blocks of manganese? Because there's a way you can just generate EMC for free by creating a energy collector. Right now, we can create 4 of these, but the energy condenser has a max of 5 sides it can have with energy condensers on it until you create relays, that is. So if I create... So what this does is it uses the sun to create EMC for free out of nothing. We can even create relays for pretty quick. Pretty cheap. So let's just go create as many energy collectors as we can right now and move the energy collector somewhere where it can get some sunlight. Alright, so let's do it out here. It's out in the open. We'll move this torch. I'm pretty sure these things put off light. We'll put the energy condenser in the middle and we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have a space for 1 more. Remember, we have to have a side open because we can't just, open it up from the bottom. Or it has to have an open side. It's like because we can't just have the whole thing filled up. We could break it to access it. But it's producing EMC even though it's nighttime. I don't really know what's up with that or why it does that. But we can actually create anything we want for free now. I don't believe it may be faster than the cobblestone thing we were doing. It's actually faster than the cobblestone thing we were doing. So it is slow still. As you can tell, it's taking a while to create 1,536 EMC, but it does not change the fact that it is indeed free. Plus, we can then exchange things, which is why this entire mod used to be called Equivalent Exchange. So, for example, we need manganese blocks, right? So let's create some manganese ingot, and I'll place, which has an EMC of 2,000. Why? Why did I have an EMC of 2,000? Anyway, let's find something with a high EMC value. Cobalt, that's a pretty high EMC value. So if we dump in some cobalt with the manganese ingot, it should create a ton of manganese, or at least 16 in this case. Manganese. There we go. Now we have some materials that we previously did not have before. It was not free. It was equivalently exchanged. Oh, one last thing. Since we now have something that can be that benefits from running constantly, since we now have something that benefits from running constantly, is what I was trying to say, I made a world anchor and placed it up here and just made it bigger. So now this will stay constantly loaded no matter what dimension I'm in, which is good. What are you guys chilling out here in the darkness for? Lurking. So yeah, we got energy condensing going on up in here. I was gonna make an antimatter pickaxe, but that train has sailed because we didn't have enough antimatter. Sad face. For now, let's look what our next quest is after I dumped all my materials. So, where was it? Glowstone goes in there. No. Where was I keeping dusts? Was I keeping in here with the ingots? So, next quest. What do we need to do? Oh yes, the item ducts. We needed fluxed quartz, which means we need nether quartz, which means we need to go back to that stupid area. Unless there's a way to make nether quartz. Please tell me there's a way to make nether quartz. Please. 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 There's no way. Oh, why? Why me? Nope. No way. We have to remember which dimension was that nether dimension. Let's nab this. Don't want to get stuck there. Oh yeah, having armor on increases your weight. I guess it makes sense. Oh, I also got this diamond chestplate enchanted by a villager, so that's a thing. We're bringing two a Mobius fuel and a regular fuel, so this should be like 16 plus 8 fuel. 4. So we get plenty of fuel to get back. Alright, let's see. It was not 10. It was not 9. Was it 8? I mean, I could go back and watch my old videos, but I really don't want to. Which one was the Great Balls of Emerald World? You know what? Since this can have Great Balls of Emerald, I'm going to go ahead and bring my Destruction Catalyst to get even more emerald. So give me like a stack of this stuff. Yeah. Oh, we're keeping some stuff on us that we don't need. I think it was Dimension 8. Because Dimension 9 was that dirt world, and Dimension 10 was the hover world where we finally found Lapis. So, Dimension 8 it is. Dial. So, we should remember that the portal for this world is actually really far away. Please don't be nighttime. This is charged, right? Yep. Let's do it. Come on, be the right world, be the right world, be the right world! I want it to be the Emerald World. Is it? Yes, it is! Alright, good call. Good call, good call, good call. Alright, let's get ourselves some emerald. Because one can never have too much emerald. Never. Never, I said. Never have too much emerald. It's nighttime right now, so I'm just gonna, devour this block of emerald, and then I'll be back later. This world is actually fantastic for mining, because I forgot the Destruction Catalyst can use glowstone as fuel, and it works even better than redstone. Oi, oi. Darn it. So, whenever we get low, we just mine some glowstone off the surface. So we got some nether quartz so far. Some netherite, some yellowite, some netherardite, and, a small amount of emerald. Just enough to hold me over, Don't want to run out of emeralds. You might run out. It's known to happen, running out of emerald. Maybe. You don't want that to happen. I wish we could find a way to obtain an abundant amount of something with an EMC value. What's sizzling? Anything sizzling? I don't see nothing sizzling. Ew. Light up. I need to see what I'm doing. Oh, geez, lag. Boop. Ow. I didn't even see ore right there. Oh, inventory's about full. Here we go. Wait, what happened to... Oh, there we go. So, I'm going to slowly make my way back over to where we built our portal at. Just mining netherrack and netherstone, whatever junk. Actually, you know what? Speaking of netherrack, we probably need to get a small amount of it. I had a problem with that earlier and had to jump into this world. Then I didn't... At that time, I didn't realize I needed some nether quartz. I thought I'd grab some. Alright, so I'm just going to keep track of everything that I'm doing, and I'll be back later. Oh man, that's so much faster. I love it. Of course, it did have some energy built up, but dang. That's so much better. I just wasted some fuel, but who cares? This should be dialed back to Void 1. Nope. We're back to Void 1. This is dialed, right? Don't want to go through the Pathfinder right now. Heading back home. You need a pair. Oh, didn't get to finish it. I'm sad. Maybe it'll be fused to my arm. Ah, pair arm. I'll eat it anyway. Okay, so we got loot. Tons of stuff is in our inventory right now, which we have to sort through. Let's head back over here and dump all of our stuff. Actually, you know what? First off, we'll just put this onto chicken. Chicken. Did he just drop a rusty gear? He did. What? He dropped a rusty gear. Alright. Chicken was mechanical. Mecha chicken. Mecha chicken was spying on us. But we saw through his guise. Nothing could stop us now. We foiled the nefarious mecha chicken. So this is going to smelt and create a ton of nether quartz. Alright, so for now, let's just dump all of our stuff in the appropriate inventories. Just throw it all on the ground. Get on the ground. Dump all of our emeralds in here. That should hold us off for a few days, I think. Maybe. I wish it had an EMC value so bad. Because it'd be so overpowered and I'd love it. We'd just like throw in like 5 blocks and get like 1 trillion everything. Ugh. But alas, it does not. Nether quartz, however, does have an EMC value. So if we wanted to, we could just, you know, compress a bunch of that up. But I mean, we already got enough. What were we even making? I freaking forgot. We were making yes, item ducts, which needed fused quartz, which means we can just wait for this to smelt up. And we can just create some fused quartz in here. So this should be producing plenty of energy. I mean, it's slightly slower than this thing is drawing it, but whatever. It'll be okay. Hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Almost done. And that should do it. Now, we can just go 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. No. No, I wanted you to split up, but alright. So this should create plenty of fused quartz. There, that's already enough. So now, for item ducts, we need tin, if I remember correctly, which we have plenty of, and bam. We actually did need to create some item ducts, so we're good with this. I'm good. Actually, we should probably turn that off and put it up in the chest before we do something very terrible to the base. Very terrible indeed. Alright, more organization is afoot. Dang, we may have to designate a different area for emerald, because it's taking up a lot of space. Let's be serious. We do have a little too much emeralds. Nether rack, in case we ever need to smelt anything. Well, smelt any of that. Then we have some nether ardite, nether yellowite, nether quartz, and nether cobalt. We'll keep all that in our inventory because we need to actually smelt it up manually. Or kind of manually. Alright, see what our rewards was. Good bag, what you got for me? A material soul sand inlet. That's not bad at all. Once again. An okay get. So are we done with this area? No. Last one is nebula. As you watch the power and items flow through the pipes, it becomes apparent that you could easily take this power and use it to create a jetpack. So, we need to create a jetpack. Wait, I have to create a resonant energetic infuser. Right? Do I? No, I'm pretty sure those things are identified by NBT and not actual meta. So I can just create any if I want it. Alright, so here we are with all the materials we need to create an energetic infuser. Let's pray that was enough. Also, I saw this in my inventory just now. It's called a message in a bottle. I can't really right click on it. So I don't really know what it does. I guess we'll learn soon when we start Clockwork Phase, which is one of the quest lines. So I think the energetic fuser, yeah, it didn't have to be anything else. So we actually have to create a leadstone jetpack next, which should not be very hard. Though I don't have much lead. Like, lead's surprisingly rare, believe it or not. I need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lead. I should have at least 8 lead, right? Right? Yeah. So, to create a leadstone jetpack, I kind of don't want a leadstone. I can afford better ones. Oh, particle customizer. Ooh, that's neat. That's pretty neat. Alright, so we'll gather some of the stuff we need to make this. I might skip a bit, because it's kind of a grindy crafting recipe. Alrighty, jetpack time. I think we got all the parts we needed. It wasn't too hard, actually, because these have an EMC value, and I just melted down some copper to make more. So we should just be able to shift-click. Oh, I forgot, it doesn't like stackable items. Unstackable items. So, thruster, strap, leadstone energy coil, leadstone capacitor, I mean. And there we go. Leadstone jetpack. We could put this on right now, or we could upgrade it. We can make hardened. Looks like we can only make the redstone variants of this. I kind of want to make an Ender.io variant, but for now, let's just claim our quests. Our quest: high flying aboard, adorned. Okay. We got a good bag again. We got 1 block of iron. Nothing to sneeze at, I suppose. Now, let's see what type of crazy things that unlocked. Because we just finished this entire quest line. All quests completed. So, we have this whole thing to start on over here. Which is, we have the reputation for it. But we need to start on universally, fluxed seeds or something. It's possible to grow all sorts of plants. So we could either start by creating a dimension editor. Which, honestly, I'm not too much interested in creating any more dimensions. But if we have to, I guess we do. Library. We could start on this, make some brass. This might be interesting. I want to check out this mod. It seems very, very cool. Pathfinder doesn't have anything unlocked in it. So we might create some brass. Let's see what we need to create that. Brass. Come on. Come on. We need to create brass by sand and brass dust. Okay. No. How do we make brass dust? This is very unhelpful. Alloy furnace, 3 copper, 1 zinc. We don't have an alloy furnace. Is there any other way to make brass? Can we perhaps use the other thing in here? Darn it! Why can't we use this? Do we even have zinc? I think I've been throwing it out because it's been useless all this time. If so, I'm gonna be kind of mad with myself. Zinc. Any zinc? Actually, we need to rescan all this. Scan. Who knows? Who would know? This thing is actually kind of useful. Zinc. It's useful in telling me that I'm a complete idiot and threw out the only thing we actually kind of need. Please. There's 3 different types of brass. Come on. There's got to be a way to make one of them without tomfoolery. Nope. This seems the only way to make it is the dang alloy furnace. It's got to be a different way. So let's just read up. Maybe it has a different way. Oh no, we're going for Liberty. Of course, in order to make clockwork, you'll need brass. Brass can be made with an alloy furnace with 3 copper and 1 zinc. Gosh darn it. This brass can be used for all sorts of... It can be used for all manner of things, such as synthetic tubes, various mechanics, or clockwork. Okay, how about we not do that then? What do we need to do this? Actually, what do we need for this one, actually? We need the dimensional editor. Come on. Dimensional inscriber, dimensional builder, creative version, dimensional editor. Not too bad. Can use up some of our... Oh yeah, that's the cool part. You know how we were always like, oh no, lapis. It's got an EMC value. That means we can break down other things into lapis. So like 380, 800. What has a good EMC value? Fortunately, we can't use diamonds or anything. Let's use... We got an abundant source of glowstone for now. So we'll break down a bunch of glowstone into lapis real quick. This is how I made some of my copper earlier. I think there should be copper in here right now. What is it making? Yeah, it's making copper. Look how fast this thing produces copper. That's crazy. So, we may not even need to put the glowstone in there. Let's just see how much we can get from this copper. Yeah! Condensers all the way. Okay, didn't think that was there. Let's just let it produce lapis for now, considering that's our only literally finite resource at this moment. Truly finite resource. And as long as there's... Actually, we need to smelt up this stuff. It's hogging up inventory space. There we go. We needed... No, you. Gold nuggets and 4 iron. I think there's only 1 gold nugget in my chest. So, we'll just do this very fast. And probably by the time we're done crafting this, it'll be enough for this episode. Sadness. Unfortunately. Oh, we had 3 in there, but we needed 2. So, darn it. Wasted some gold. I guess not technically wasted. Nothing in the universe can be technically wasted. If you want to get technical about it. Energy, iron. It's either all technically being wasted all the time, because everything is slowly losing order and just kind of turning to nothing, or just pure energy, right? That's the law of entropy, I believe. The amount of order in the universe is declining, and that's a fact. It can't be changed. I don't know. It's been too long. Been too long. I think I already have 1 electrical iron somewhere. Yep. Or conductive iron. So that should be good, right? Just need 3 iron right now. 1, 2, 3. See, I could not do that before with this stupid limited inventory. Now I can just do all these conveniently quick and easy ways to... Does this need power? Oh, come on. Fine. We'll deal with that later. But for now, finish the quest. Swapping cells. Claim reward. What is this? 2 basic bags? 2 good bags. Ooh. Blocks of coal and liquid molten copper dimlet. I think we had one of those back in the Pathfinder. But you know what? Now we got another one. Speaking of copper. Doop. And now, since all this is now regular ore, we can dump it up in here. Finally, the cobalt. Alright. Next quest. What would that be? So next time, we will be creating a machine infuser and dimensional shards. As you've explored your dimensions, you've noticed something odd. At certain points, light seems to pour through a tear in reality. I have. Alright. You've tried to widen these tears with your pickaxe, but unfortunately that only proceeded to shatter them, scattering particles and dimension shards. Oh, so that's that little ore. You've been able to infuse ingots and blocks with these shards to produce new machines. All that flow was some sort of pulse. Perhaps it could be possible to infuse other machines with these shards and make them stronger in some manner. To infuse a machine using the machine infuser, you need to place the machine in the right-hand slot of the interface. The left-hand slot should be filled with dimensional shards. As it is expensive to infuse machines, it will be taking approximately 256 dimensional shards, 8 times 32, to completely infuse a machine. However, infusing machines often provides numerous benefits that will be unobtainable otherwise. What if I don't really care? Because I don't really want to do too much with dimensions anymore, because they require like gratuitous amounts of power that I do not have readable access to. Or consistent access to, I should say. My power situation is very temporal right now. It's not going to last very long. Let's eat some epic bacon. Actually, have I eaten this recently? I have. Let's put it up and eat a pizza. Let's eat a deluxe cheeseburger. I like cheeseburgers. Nom 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 nom. Alright, I think that's going to do it. Next, between episodes, I'm probably going to go mining, try to get some stupid zinc that I've been throwing out. But I'm kind of excited about this. We'll look at these things soon. The seed infuser. How much do you need for a seed infuser? Seed infuser. That's not bad. Soul sand can be crafted with sand and blaze powder. Blaze powder can be crafted. Universal seeds require... Why'd that... Yeah, seeds, blocks, glass. Yeah, this is easy. Oh wait, an awkward potion. That means I need nether wart, isn't it? How do I get nether wart? Please don't tell me I have to breed it. I'm gonna have to breed it, aren't I? Ah, no, that's easy. I kind of wish I should have had to breed it. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.